Dude, Ryan and I are in the same room.
Yo.
Yeah, it actually looks like it. Kris,
The best.
both of your setups are insane. You both look like Twitch streamers.
I mean,
It's
we were
funny
just
because
we.
Kris is a Twitch streamer,
It's funny because we were just
Yeah.
streaming earlier today, Ethan.
and
I
I'm
know.
an e-boy.
I couldn't believe it.
We got that W in Bed Wars.
Yeah.
I
And
was
we also
thinking-
got 2 L's, but we don't
I have
talk
a
about
question about Bed Wars. Why are the beds fighting exactly? What did, is it like? Is it like queens against futons? Like what's the?
that. Basically, Franz Ferdinand got assassinated, so now we got to go over to France and fight the Germans who want to
of
fight the Russians who are protecting the Serbians. It's
Right.
complicated.
Mhm.
Right, and if I'm not wrong, the bourgeoisie were overthrown.
Yeah.
Yes.
Soviet Union
Yeah, they
too?
were.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay,
Yeah.
just making sure.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, if you see the Tsar anywhere, let me know. I'm looking for him.
Oh no! Oh no!
Just yeah.
Did you hear that they like a year or two ago they found Anastasia's body
Really?
after like 100 and something years in
Anastasia,
a
like
field?
the,
So they
the
think
DreamWorks
they
character.
they think that she survived the initial shooting and they took her to another field to be killed.
How
And then
did
they
her
What are you
just
bo-
didn't-
talking about?
Anastasia?
Anastasia
Oh, yeah.
Romanov,
I don't know who this is.
like
How the hell was her body preserved after like 100 years?
Oh, they matched it to dental. It was a skeleton. They matched the dental records.
Oh, interesting. Huh.
So it was always so at the end of World War One when when Russia got overthrown by the Bolsheviks.
Yeah.
They the royal family was executed by Lenin and the other Soviets, and it was always he had two daughters and one son, the Tsar Nicholas, and they never found one of the daughters.
Mm.
So like all their bodies were put together, the entire family, but one body was missing, and it was the daughter. So it became like a conspiracy theory that this daughter existed, like somewhere, like she was smuggled out of like the prison that they were kept in or whatever. And then like there was a musical about it that was adapted into like a cartoon, and then there was a movie, and then it turns out that they found the body like last year, after 100
Interesting.
years.
All right.
But it's weird because, like, wouldn't they have announced it had she have been like executed? Wouldn't the Bolsheviks been like, "Yeah, we got her"?
I mean, I think they just said that they killed the family, but then why would they say otherwise? Because then that would like drum up like public support for like
That's what I mean. Like, it's kind
the
of
royal
weird.
family. No, it would drum up public support for the royal family if they said she was still alive, because that would have been like hope for anyone that didn't like agree with
But then
them.
where did this whole idea that she was missing come from?
I don't remember exactly what happened. Part of it was like surviving family members that were out of the country,
Oh,
like her grandmother, like the
Yeah.
czar's mother was like, "Oh, she's alive, and I'm looking for her," and she was living in Paris, and
Huh.
it's a whole thing. I don't know, man.
Interesting.
It's really complicated, and it's an interesting story, but
You can catch more Gooshlems history in Doctor Who Canada's Growing Its Onions.
yes.
yeah, where we don't talk about Canada, and we just talk about the Bolshevik Revolution.
The return of the King Bing crisis.
Yes.
Okay, see, you
I-
guys know that like feta cheese pasta recipe that's like literally everywhere?
Yeah.
The TikTok one.
Yeah. Like, I want to try it.
So my sister wanted to try it. My sister said from her friends that it was bomb. Then, you know how I told you when you brought it up, Danielle, like I heard that it was trash?
Well, I think people just don't like things that are popular. They're like, oh, I see that everywhere, so I'm gonna hate it. But like,
Well,
to be
no, it was just like
really, really good. So,
it looks great,
wanna
but
make
like
it.
there are some people that I've and then when we mentioned it to like Brandon and Rookshul, they were like, I heard it was terrible, like from
well, the
people.
videos are kind of annoying. Like, to be honest,
Why would it be bad though?
I don't know. It's basically
Maybe people just don't like feta cheese. They're just
Yeah,
fans.
yeah.
It's just feta.
It's feta
olive
and
oil,
tomatoes.
garlic. Oh,
And
and
tomatoes.
tomatoes. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a big
Here-
cheese person, but like it looks really good.
It looks really good, yeah.
And like if I don't like it, my family likes feta cheese and they like
See,
cheese, they'll enjoy it.
I'm weird because I'm not a cheese person. I like cheese if it's in like another form. Like if it's cheese
Like a
sauce,
cheese string.
No, that doesn't count. That's still in its base cheese form.
No, it's a different form. It's a long
So wait,
stick.
what's the
It's a
difference
string.
between like a wedge of cheese, a string cheese, a Baby Bell cheese,
Mm-hmm.
and like
In
playground
Baby
cheese
Bell
that you
cheese
touch
is
and it-
horrid.
peel it.
Baby Bell cheese can die
You don't
in
like
fire.
Baby Bell cheese?
That-
I feel like I
I-
used to hate it, but then I warmed up to it.
I mean, the thing is,
Chris
I think
woke up one day and was like, "Yo, I like Baby Bell now."
Yay! What's up, everybody? Welcome back to No One's Gonna Listen.
He forgot the name of the podcast for a second.
Yeah, I was like, I couldn't decide whether I should say No One's Gonna Listen or whether I should say Noggle, and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna say the full thing.
Welcome back to the Marina Yap experience.
Yeah, without Marina
Without
Yap.
Marina.
Yeah.
Or Ralph. We're
Or
sad
Ralph.
to say I mean, Marina's gonna come in later on, but we will be without Ralph today.
Yeah.
Well, to
That's
be
so
fair,
sad.
Marina had work, but Ralph had creative differences with the podcast.
Yeah,
We
Ralph
might
will
not
no
be
longer
seeing-
be appearing.
Yeah. Well, but we've decided to replace him with Young Rubber.
Yeah.
So look out for that.
Yeah, I'm really interested to see what young Rubber brings to the table.
I don't know. I've heard he's very outspoken politically, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, fair enough. Is he?
Yeah.
What, is he like? Make America
dare-
great? Is he
Well, no,
like that?
dare I say, I've also heard he plays devil's advocate.
Oh.
So
Wow.
we'll see.
he's-
We'll
we
see
can't
how
be
that
having any
goes.
of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well,
We
Yeah.
can't have anyone who speaks for both sides. No,
so
no,
we'll see.
no.
We'll see what happens.
I can't hear that phrase without thinking about our grade 12 teacher now.
Yeah,
Don't dox
I
him,
can't
don't
hear
dox
it either.
him.
No,
Yeah.
we don't. Oh wait, Danielle,
I
you're
think-
talking about Marcus.
Oh no.
No,
Who
I
lives
think
at
he's a teacher, but
427?
He said that a lot.
Oh,
He did say that a lot.
And he would say it before, like, I remember, like, back in the day, the three of us would joke that he would, like, whenever he would say, I'm going to play devil's advocate, he would just say his real opinion.
Yeah. To be
Yeah.
fair, like they weren't like terrible opinions. Like they were like valid like questions sometimes. But just the fact that he would always say like, well, to play devil's advocate here, and then he would like go the opposing way. I'm like, bro.
He once told
You
us, I don't know
love
if you remember. I don't know if you remember this. He once told us that he would incite debates amongst his kids at the dinner table. Bro, can you imagine if he just sits down one day? He's like, "All right, everybody, like you got dinner ready." You know,
he
like,
says grace.
Yeah, they say grace, and then he goes, "So, what are your thoughts on the death penalty?"
Death penalty. Go.
His 8-year-old daughter gets up and goes, "Well, I believe capital punishment is immoral." And then,
He makes sure
and then
to
his
separate.
son- and then his son goes, "Well, to play devil's advocate," and then yeah,
Oh.
Yeah,
so-
he makes sure to like separate the table the night before. He's like, okay, Timmy's gonna be on the pro side tonight. Yeah.
You know those
Martha's on the
tables?
anti.
You know those extending tables where you pull them apart in the middle and you can like add another section to the table.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He just
I have
he just takes the middle section out, and there's just a gap.
Yeah,
And then
yeah. There's a
His wife sits in the middle because she's a centrist.
and then he's the moderator. He sits at the front, just eating.
He eats.
Just watches them as they debate.
You're not allowed. There's a sci-fi show where they mentioned that thing happening, and it was like I wasn't allowed leaving the table unless I like put someone in their place. Can you imagine, like, Dad, I have homework, and it's like, no, we haven't discussed the legalization of marijuana yet. We really need to talk about
Delegalization.
that.
That's a hot take.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. To
That's-
play devil's advocate.
Yeah, to play the yeah. I
Well-
just realized we forgot to introduce ourselves. We should do that first before we go
Yeah.
into the devil's advocate talk. What's up, guys? I'm Ethan. Who else is with me?
Hi, I'm Kris.
Play devil's advocate. I am also Kris.
He is.
Yeah.
He technically is.
Damn.
I technically am because my middle name is Kristoffer.
Yeah.
So yeah, in a weird way, Ryan Kristoffer.
Yeah, he's
Hey.
right. Yeah.
Wait,
Ri-
is that a joke?
No,
No.
that's not a joke.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Whoa.
Ryan Kristoffer. It's not spelled with a K. It's spelled like CHR. Yeah,
Yeah, it's spelled normally.
Right.
it's spelled
Not
normally.
not like the not like
Yeah. I was
Not like how
wondering-
the fuck
oh,
my
man,
name's
that's crazy.
Not in the epic way. It's spelled in the basic way.
who and
Who's our moderator?
I'm Danielle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People get that wrong. The number of times I've been called Daniel recently, it's like
Daniel.
very fun.
Anyone
And
call
there
you
already is a Daniel in Gooshlems.
Yeah, Daniel Elias.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's his full
yeah.
name. That's
Daniel. Daniel Elias Garcia Vega the fourth.
I'd like to say I'd like to first say something that last podcast episode I thanked the viewers and said, hey guys, like thanks so much for 600 views. Like the podcast has been really like doing well recently, and then that podcast ended up getting 1700 views. So
It's
Wow.
crazy.
You see, Kris, you thought you were speaking to the audience when really you were speaking to the algorithm.
You're-
And the
Yeah,
algorithm
for some-
said, you know what?
Yeah, literally for some reason, just the podcast, like the last episode, like blew up. Maybe it's because Ethan wasn't on. I'm joking.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know.
wasn't on either.
This
Maybe
is this
one's
is
maybe this one's gonna do really bad.
Ethan, you have a high bar because so far every single podcast has increased, like in terms of views. Like every single episode has increased, and like so it went from like 200 to like 400 to 500 to 600 and then to 1700. So
this one's just gonna be like 2. It's gonna
I
be,
have an idea. You know what we should do? We should have a new series.
oh, a new series.
Yeah.
explain.
Jeez.
Wait, what? What?
Say that again.
I said cooking with the Gooshie.
Cooking with the goose.
Well,
would-
Danielle, it's
what would we
interesting that you
do
say
on-
that because I'm currently editing a vlog from 2
Ooh.
years ago
Oh my god,
Of
you're
us-
are you actually?
of us making hamburgers
Oh.
in April of 2019 that was originally going to be edited by former Gooshlems member Ralph Ramos before we fired him.
Yeah. Oh, huh? What?
Yeah. Fire.
No, shut the fuck up, Ethan.
Yeah,
Sorry.
He would
Talked to Ralph in so long.
he was gonna edit it and then he got really busy with work, so he couldn't edit
And then
it.
2
we've been
years later.
we've been sitting on this vlog of us cooking hamburgers when we were 19.
Wild.
Actually, I think
Yeah.
Danielle was 18, and so was Ralph.
Wild.
We were children at the time, and now it's going to be completed 2 years later.
Mm-hmm.
2
I don't
years.
even remember filming that.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I
Ralph was
remember
the one holding the camera most of the
But
90%
that's
of the
probably
time.
why I don't remember filming it, because I didn't.
I don't remember anything from 2019.
Yeah.
Anyway. There's just so much.
Terrible
So much
news.
is going on.
My recording stopped,
Oh.
Oh!
but I'm gonna click record again.
Oh.
Okay.
That's a great
good.
idea. Good job.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, so while Ryan is joining us again, how about we dive into the questions we have for today? Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Are you ready,
Okay.
kids?
There are some doozies in this one, especially the second to last one. I vetted the questions previously, so the second to last one was posted by a friend of ours in the American states,
Mm.
Ah,
and it's quite the question, and I think it's going to incite some interesting discussion
As opposed
amongst
to the
us,
Canadian states.
as
Yeah.
opposed to the Canadian states.
Mhm.
Now
I'll
it
make-
gets political,
Okay.
so it's a good
Well-
thing Young Rubber isn't here.
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. We don't want any devil's advocate in this.
Yeah,
episode.
yeah,
No
yeah.
way.
We don't want any. We already have Danielle, and she's another devil's advocate. As it is. So we gotta be careful.
Yes, so let's
I
get into
never
these
use
questions.
that phrase.
What is
Ethan,
what is the
what-
first
what's the first
question,
question?
Danielle?
From the bottom up, I ask the same question every single time. But
Yes.
I always
Bottom up.
forget.
It's always the bottom up.
Bottom up.
Okay, I guarantee you I'll ask that next time I'm here. Okay. Oops. Okay.
Technical difficulties.
Okay, Samuel. Ask, what was the inspiration for the name Gooshlems?
Well, we've discussed this. Actually, we've discussed this twice on the podcast, I think, but it's been a while. So,
It's
so
a really
let's-
cute story.
yeah, we discussed the very first episode of No One's Gonna Listen. But Gooshlems, long story short, it's my nickname. My nickname in 6th grade was Gooshna. Ralph's nickname in 6th grade was Problem. Put it together, Gooshlems.
And then I came and I said, you should call it Gooshlems.
yeah,
And they said,
yeah.
thank you, 8-year-old Ryan. And I said, you're welcome. Because we've known each other for 20 years.
We were 12 when we made Gooshlems, so I don't know why you would be 8 when we were 12. What if you're the oldest?
I
out
mean,
of all
actually,
of
if you
us?
really want to get specific, I was 20.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Ryan's actually like almost 40. He just looks very good for his age.
You know, fun fact, it was actually Gooshlem, and then Ethan came in and added the S at the end of the name,
Yeah.
and we forgot to take it out.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
whereas
You're welcome.
Chris and Ralph's nicknames were like, you know, that.
Gushna and
Ethan's
Prob-
Ethan's nickname was S.
yeah, his was.
Yeah, honestly, my first attempt, I wanted to try and like exert my Ethan Zook name, so I wanted to call us like Zuchlems.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
then they threatened to kick me out, so I was like, okay, fine, I'll settle with Gooshlems. And, you know.
So of course, Ethan's nickname of S is derived from the S in his name.
Yeah.
Ethan Zuchkan.
Yeah, it's somewhere in there. Yeah.
It's in there. It's in there.
It's
The
silent.
Z is just a weird form of
And
S
invisible.
when you think
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah. It was actually supposed to be Gooshlems with a Z.
Yeah.
Well,
But
the S in
Stupid.
Ethan's name, you know how you know how when it comes to the vowels, U is only a vowel sometimes.
It was
Y is a vowel sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ethan's
yeah.
name only has an S in it sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends on the day.
Like the fourth weekend of the year. It's the
Mhm.
only time.
It's like every leap year it changes into an S.
Yeah.
Only when the moon is
Every
full.
February 30th.
Ethan's
Yeah.
Zuchkan.
Okay, wait, I'm curious because now I feel bad for Ralph. Why was his nickname Problem? I'm like, what did he do?
It's because he always played devil's advocate.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, it was literally just like I don't even remember. The story that I always tell. I don't even know if this is the exact story though. Is like we were playing basketball and Ralph kept missing, and I was like, Ralph, you're such a problem.
Oh my god.
Why'd you just like Ralph's like, I'm so down because I keep missing my shots. And then Chris is like,
I like the idea better that it was just because he was devil's advocate. Like they were reading Hansel and Gretel in school, and they were like, "Remember, the witch is the antagonist." And he's like, "Okay, well, just to play devil's advocate, like maybe she just needed to eat." Like,
Yeah.
come on, guys.
yeah. He's like, really, it's the parents' fault for sending them out into the woods.
If we study the Communist Manifesto, we'll come to understand it was actually the parents' fault. Damn.
But yeah.
What's
Not know.
the next question?
Yeah. What's the next
On
question?
that note,
From Hanan. My heart broketh, so Hanan sad. Please tell jokes to make Hanan happy. I'm sorry, Hanan. I'm not funny, but I feel like Ethan's the funniest one in the group. So Ethan.
Damn.
What?
yeah, do
Aw.
something funny.
Do it.
Shit. No, I can't. I'm sorry. I don't know what to do. The
Yeah.
first thing that popped in my mind was a joke I heard at Second City, but like the kids' version of Second City, where he was like, why am I bringing this up? This is so lame. It was like, oh my god, how does a duck pay for his meal at the restaurant? And he's like, put it on my bill, player. And that made me laugh when I was
Thank
a kid.
you.
Idol.
Wait,
That
it
was
made you
awesome.
laugh. What age were you when this was?
I have no idea. I was too old to be at that show. I was
No,
like,
because that joke is so old. That joke's
It
super
is.
It's
old.
like, I just imagine like a bunch of like 8-year-olds at the Second City like kids show, and Ethan fucking 21 in the back. going, yeah.
it's just, yeah, tell that joke again.
He's like,
He isn't even
It's
21
because-
yet.
He just starts screaming. Exactly. He just starts screaming like from the. All the kids are like, ah, ha, ha, and he's in the back. He starts screaming. It's because the duck has a bill.
I become that guy on every meme page where I'm like, I'm Officer Logic here to explain. This meme is this. Like, yeah, that's me at comedy shows. I explain
you get
every
on
joke.
stage with the comedian. You
Yeah.
push him out of the way. Hey, Ethan. It's because ducks have bills.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Thank you.
And then I walk off, yeah.
And they get tackled by security.
He like snaps.
Yeah. Before I even get on the mic, I get tackled by security.
You're getting like, it's a bill. It's a bill.
I'm just trying to explain.
They have to understand.
To play devil's advocate, is it a
Yeah.
beep or a bill?
If it's a duck, it's a bill. That's fact.
I think we have
Fact.
co-hosts entering in
Oh.
this.
Hey!
Wow, who's that?
Hi. Oh my god, let me.
Oh, she's
It's
sideways.
Marina.
There we go. Oh my god. Hi. I just come on and I see Ethan just chilling on the couch like that. That's the only thing that's
Yeah,
come
man.
on.
Marina,
I like
you're
it.
just in time. You're just in time for Danielle to read the third question.
The third. Wow, you guys got so far.
Yeah.
So this next question isn't really a question, but also from Hanan. No other questions, but I love Gooshlems crew.
Aw.
Aw.
Aww.
Thanks, Hanan.
Hanan, choose Gooshlems 1 or Gooshlems Gaming. Go.
Yeah.
Just-
Leave your answer in the comment section.
yeah. Well, I just like to point out for our video viewers, it looks like me, Ethan. Sorry, not me and Ethan. Me, Ryan, and Marina are in the same room.
Yeah, I don't know where I am.
My mind is Bob.
Ethan and I didn't get the lights.
To be
It's on a
fair,
light,
we
it's
can maybe
actually
be
a
in the
heart.
same house, Denny.
Yeah, it looks like Ethan and Danielle are in like somewhat in the same room.
Somewhat.
Just like maybe on like the opposite
It does not
ends.
at all. It's like the wall is a
Not the
different
same
color.
thing.
It isn't. It is not.
We're in the same room. Danielle is in an office, and Ethan's on the casting couch.
Oh, yes.
I had to change the setup of my room, like when everything went online. And now my back faces the door, which I really don't like because I don't know. I feel like someone's gonna walk in.
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
Like at least when I'm on a call, I can see.
Wait, Danielle behind you. I'm just kidding.
Bro,
I
don't
can
do
see the
that.
door right there. But it's funny when I'm in class and like one of my parents just goes to open the door and I just see it like creak open and then they just close. I didn't realize I'm in
Like
class.
full view of your class. Yeah, like you're in the middle of a presentation and then you just see someone like peek in.
I mean, it happens. We're working from home.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you guys are getting ASMR like from me eating. Like I brought home dinner because I literally just got home. So like.
Nice.
Marina,
you
if it
go,
makes
I
you
haven't
feel better,
heard
bro,
anything.
I didn't even realize you were eating until like just now.
Yeah, I didn't either. If you
Thank
hadn't
you.
said anything, we wouldn't have noticed.
Did you
I was
not see
literally
her pull up
holding
like
my
a whole?
whole,
Yeah,
like-
I was like,
yeah,
you
I
gotta
was
see the
literally
whole
holding my
ass.
whole
No, I was
salad.
I didn't see
I
it.
was looking at Ethan.
Of
Oh,
course,
okay.
who can't keep their
And
eyes
if I'm
off
being
Ethan?
to play devil's advocate, I was also lying. So
This is just the theme of today's episode.
Yeah,
Devil's
to
Advocate.
play
Yeah,
devil's
you know,
advocate.
we were talking.
Um,
The intro of the episode was us talking about a teacher we had in high school who would always say that he's going to play devil's advocate. So after every point, one of us has gone.
I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
But we're not going to dox him.
Yeah.
No, we're too kind for that. We're not gonna play devil's advocate there.
Yeah.
We'll dox Ethan, but we won't dox him.
I'll
Ethan
take
Next
it.
lives
question.
at 426.
So the next
Yeah.
question
On that note.
is from Jax.
Ah.
If every
the question.
family member was in a fight, who would be the last one standing?
Wait, like if we all got into a fight?
Like
Yeah.
define Gooshlam members.
Oh, Marina. Marina would be
Oh,
the last
no,
one standing.
Thank
That's
you.
what I
Because
said.
like
I was gonna say
That's
myself
what I
too.
said.
So I would. So here's the thing. I would have said
Danielle.
Marina, but Danielle has beaten Marina in an arm wrestling competition. So
That's
Marina
true.
immediately
See?
goes to second.
This is
See-
a touchy
Okay.
subject.
If I raise my fist, I feel like Danielle would flinch. That's the issue. It's in a friendly competition with
Oh.
regulations. We would be okay. But if we were in like a dirty fist fight, nah.
If I'm being completely honest, it comes down to who I'm scared of more.
Who
And
are you the most
seeing
scared
as
of?
seeing as I'm absolutely terrified of both of you, I
Very
think
at all.
I think I'm gonna have to go with Marina for being the victor, because I've seen Marina swing before, and I've seen armies cower. I think the real question here is who goes down first, and I think the obvious answer is me, because like
See,
If
I would argue Ralph, but Ralph would run away first.
exactly Ralph would
That man would
survive.
run.
Ralph would survive, and then Marina would spend the rest of her days hunting him.
Yeah.
Ralph would become the Anastasia of Gooshlems.
Stop.
Too soon. Too soon.
It's been 100 years.
They make a musical about him called Ralph.
Yeah, it's about him meeting a con man and then falling in love.
Yeah. Becoming
Super
your
underrated.
Young Rubber would be his
Yes.
like he'd
His
probably
co-star.
team up with Young Rubber to get to safety.
I was gonna
Young
say
Rubber
Young
was
Rubber
like a
would
character.
play him in the
Oh,
I was gonna
true.
say something
That
in the
makes
similar.
sense.
adaptation. Yeah.
Of course,
Mhm.
assuming Young Rubber doesn't get canceled for his outspoken opinions.
Yeah, for playing devil's
I don't
advocate.
think they really
For
look
playing devil's
alike.
advocate too much.
You don't think they look alike?
No, like I don't know if he'd be able to pull
That's
it
fair.
off.
Yeah, well, Young Rubber has that mask and stuff. Ralph
That's
doesn't,
true.
doesn't have that.
That's true.
Does he
They
like
look
not
really
take that?
different.
Does he not take it off?
I think it's like part of his skin.
Yeah,
Oh,
so-
Yeah.
I actually asked him about it when we were filming the Ryan Tocheri music video,
Mhm.
and he was very open about it. And he was like, "Oh, I love talking about it. No one ever asks me about it because I think it's a personal question." And I go, "Of course, of course."
Oh.
And he basically said that, yeah, he was born with it, and
Oh.
it was
Maybe
a
he's
medical
born with
marvel.
it. Maybe
Marina, can I be honest for a second? It's really
Yeah.
rude how you're laughing at his.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Marina.
I'm
that
sorry,
was
don't
really
cancel
low.
me.
Yeah.
Please don't cancel me. Please don't cancel me.
Well, okay, Marina, we're not going to cancel you because you didn't say to play devil's advocate. So you're safe. But no, he
Okay.
was very open, and he said, "No, this is exactly how." Stop smiling, Ethan. He said, "I'm putting this into my persona, and it's really beautiful." And I said, "That's really beautiful, Young Rubber."
That's really
Now,
touching.
Get back
That's
to singing
gorgeous.
about how I fuck hoes.
So,
But of course,
Wow.
anyway, the next question is a follow-up question, and it
Uh-huh.
is, who would be the one hit?
Who would be the one-hit KO?
I think, come on, we all know. Marina runs up to Kris and goes,
No,
Wait,
see, Kris would put up
Then
a bit
Kris-
of a fight, a little bit. I feel like Kris would actually.
I'm
Like,
solid middle ground. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna be the first one down, but I'm definitely not the winner.
Kris gets a solid punch in on me. First.
I'm like just not violent. Like I would only use self-defense.
Mm.
Well, if we're all fighting, then you're gonna have to. Yeah,
You're
Yeah,
have to
it's
say-
gonna happen.
Defense.
Like if
One
they
way
put
or
us like
another.
battle royale, like we're all in a Fortnite game.
Oh, gross.
We need to like establish the rules though. Like, do we have mats? Can we tower? Can we like what are the rules
Can we
of this
tower?
royale?
I have several
Oh my
questions.
God.
Are we going Hunger Games rules? Is there a cornucopia in the center that has weapons?
Or is
no,
it
no,
like
I think it's like
fist fight?
fist fight. Like it's like
Like
fist
we are-
fight.
Okay. I was gonna say, is there
Bare
is this-
hands.
is this- where
No,
where
'cause
is this occurring?
I feel
Is this
like it could be
occurring at-
different. It could be different if weapons.
Yeah,
were
if there were
involved.
weapons
Can we
involved, I
use-
feel like it would be different.
I would have a better chance if there were weapons involved.
What
Yeah.
is wrong with you?
It's just true, Danielle.
you're
It's
saying-
anyone's game.
Here.
What you're saying is that Kris would, if Kris had weapons, he would die third instead of second.
Yeah, yeah,
he survives like points, like 30 seconds longer.
yeah. No. I would have more of a
Do we-
chance for sure.
do we take terrain into account? Because I think if I got the high ground, I can drop kick Ethan at least once.
I have the
Okay,
high
first
ground
of all,
now.
I never fall to the high ground, okay? I'm the first one up there, man.
Oh, okay,
So,
okay, Anakin.
So what
Anakin taught me well. I know not to make that mistake. So you ain't gonna drop kick nobody. Or if you are, it's not. It's gonna be on level ground.
I feel like it'd be unfair if if there were weapons, because I think that would automatically mean Ethan would win because he has so much experience fighting, the zombies in real
That's
life.
That's true.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Nazi zombies in real
yeah.
life.
Yeah.
I feel like
You'd be surprised.
It was unfair to have a fight because I'm like the smallest one. I mean, Marina's small too, but like.
To be fair, Danielle, you're just the moderator. You can easily opt out and just watch from a safe distance.
That is true. That is true.
The other thing, though,
Watch.
is this going to be like an enclosed space? Because we need somewhere for Ralph to run to. So we have to take that into account. Is there like a fire exit or like a tunnel or something?
Oh my god.
This
I feel
is
like you can hide
indoors.
out. Oh yeah, if it's indoors.
Is it an indoors and outdoor?
Mid-
Let's say Ralph can escape.
Then, well,
It's a little bit. It'd definitely be harder. It'd be drawn out for a longer time, probably. If there's a chance, he'd have a way better chance of winning.
I
if he
feel
can
like
just escape.
Ralph would get away, by just like dodging everyone. You just keep on running. And like he could maybe pull off a second or maybe even a first if the person like trips and falls.
I was gonna say his greatest defense mechanism is his basketball skills. He can go.
Yeah,
And then,
yeah.
Break
Break our ankles, dude. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, that's right.
I was gonna say, like, if he doesn't flee, but he manages to find a basketball, like, little known fact, Ralph Ramos is the most deadly man on earth with a basketball.
Yeah.
So if he finds
He just
one, it's
whips
game
it at
over. He
someone's
wins.
head.
Yeah.
Like, he throws that ball once, like, half the population's decimated. Like, he's like,
yeah.
Thanos.
If we're including all Gooshlems members, I just pictured just like no context, just Ralph whipping a ball at Elias's head, just conking him out.
Oh yeah, we have to take them into account.
What? Remember when we did that escape room and we all just like crawled into the corner and
Yeah.
See, but that's a horror movie.
Yeah. That's us in a horror scenario, not an action
Yeah,
scenario.
like we're defenseless. This is like
That
we're
would-
all on equal ground, you know?
Also, that'd be crazy for all of us to just go to that escape room one day if it didn't close down and if it ever opens up.
Yeah, and we actually have to have the actors this time and not pussy out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so scared.
We have to do it with the actors.
Have we told you about this experience?
We had the actors.
I think you did.
No, but we told them not to do anything, and we were like, nope, never mind.
They literally didn't do anything.
For context, for the listeners here,
And there.
couple years ago we went to an escape room, and this escape room wasn't like most escape rooms. It was a horror themed escape room where not only did you have to escape the room, there were also like they hired actors to come and not like really chase you. Like they wouldn't run or anything, but they would like they would be
chase
there.
You, normally.
They would chase you, but they wouldn't run after you. They were just like walking after you.
Mm-hmm.
Normally they would chase you, but they didn't do that for us because we were scared.
We told them not to do anything.
Yeah.
So we were told before we go in, because we were scared about the actors. We can opt out of the actors completely, but we know even if we opt in, they don't run, they don't touch you. They're not allowed to touch you, right? And we're like, oh, that's fine. Like we're like, that's fine, you know. Let me tell you, when we walked in, it was the scariest shit. Like even without the actors, like we were like the atmosphere of the entire escape room was so well done. Like props to them. Cause like I genuinely felt like fear. I felt like I was gonna fucking die in this like, room, dude.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it was literally terrifying, and it was more than just a room.
Really scary.
Yeah,
and then literally as soon as the actor showed up, because it was nearly pitch black in this room, like pitch black, and we got one flashlight maybe, because that was one of the items that we were allowed to choose, and it was like the flashlight with like the dimmest light. we walk in and like we're so scared that the actors are gonna like pop out from any corner and like jump scare us, right? We're just so terrified, and we were like, okay, everyone like stick together, like stay together, like we're all in this together. It's maybe like I don't know, like 5-10 minutes in when finally the actor shows up, like we're all in one. We discover how to get to a certain place. Like we have to like, crawl underneath a cupboard and stuff and like go into it, and it leads to like a little tunnel into like another room, which was so sick, by the way, because you were like in this like enclosed tunnel, but as we found the key to this cupboard, the actor shows up at the door, like at the door that we were
like
just,
a few feet away from us.
Yeah, literally a few feet away from us, and all of us fucking just screamed and like cowered in like the corner, and we were like, we just did not move, and they were just literally just standing there. They
didn't do anything.
There.
They literally just stood there.
The reason why the actor showed up is because we were too scared. Like, you were supposed to find the key and then open up like this cupboard under, like, it was like in a kitchen. And so you were supposed to go through that tunnel, but we were really scared. So we were like,
because we were like, someone's gonna be in that tunnel, and like,
yeah,
like, we're gonna be
like,
crawling and like look up,
anything.
and then there's gonna be a fucking person there.
Yeah, so
that's what we
were,
thought.
Fighting about who had to go first, and like this person just showed up, and I remember they were wearing like a bunny mask, which is really, really funny.
They were wearing all black and like a creepy like bunny mask. That's literally all.
It was timed too, so like we were already under the pressure of like having to get out under that time limit. So like that's probably why they came, is like to hurry us up. But like literally we're all like just like cracking under the pressure. We're like, we have to go, but we don't want to go.
Yeah, no, it was so funny because they were all like, they like. I would assume that they were supposed to try and scare us, and then we were supposed to go under the cupboard and like, but we just like cowered in place, right? After that, we were also given a walkie-talkie. But the thing is, you know how with a lot of escape rooms, like you walkie-talkie the person in, or you call in a worker and they give you a hint, like they literally like come into the room and give you a hint. These people, no. This was immersive, right? They did not come into the room to give you a hint. There was like a TV screen, and it was like, it looked all like old and shit, and like over text, that's how they gave you the hints.
Yeah,
that's cool.
It was
also
scary.
like, it was where they also showed the video of the killer that was trying to kill you. So it basically felt like the killer was giving you messages.
Yeah. And it was
weird.
so cool. Like thinking back, I'm like, that's fucking really, really
and
sick.
Them fucking monkey bars. Okay, there's a bunch of shit we're not
yeah.
gonna spoil for y'all, but like but that's
there
crazy.
And there was whatchamacallit? Oh god. Oh yeah.
That torture
so after
room?
that, we talked into the walkie-talkie and said like, hey, like, can we like get rid of the actors, because we're like so fucking scared, dude. And then we're like, okay, like I think like they're not gonna come out. The actors aren't gonna come out anymore. All of a sudden, we hear like boog 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 boog, and I'm like, oh shit. And then like just like a bunch of banging sounds, and we're like, and we all like freeze in place, right? Because we're all in this room. And then after that, there wasn't anything, and I assume they did that to scare us to all stay in one place so that the actor could leave the room.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
But like that was like one final scare. I was like, oh.
It was
But
so
anyways,
good.
This is not the final scare. There was like, it was crazy.
It was
a
still,
wild ride.
Even
it's still
without
stuck in
the
my
actors,
head.
it was still
Drop into the
terrifying.
pit.
Yeah.
And then like there at the end, like you had to like sacrifice someone, and they had to be locked into this room with body bags while everyone else was in another room.
It was terrifying.
Yeah.
And like also like in the beginning we were all locked up in bathroom stalls, like dingy ones. Oh wait, that's a different one. That's a different one. I was thinking about something else.
Like, what?
That's one.
Yeah,
that's
like,
one in the
That
city.
was a real life experience.
Yeah,
No.
I was like,
Sorry,
Marina, I do not remember
What kind of
this.
Friday nights do you have?
There was
It's
this
when
one
you're-
escape room where I woke up in the back of this dude's car. Oh wait, never mind.
Actually,
That was a
actually,
different thing.
the same
is-
place.
Mhm.
The same place that we did that horror thing. That's one of the options. With
Yeah, you
two
get locked up
people
in a
and
van.
you get locked up in a van. Like as if you're fucking kidnapped.
And you have to escape the van?
Yeah, you have to escape
Mm-hmm.
the van.
Huh.
Like that's wild. Anyways,
Mhm.
we should all go as a group when
Yeah.
when things are done.
We
Danielle
can
seems
vlog
so-
it.
How you
Oh my
guys
God,
got me
Chris.
to do that one
Could we
time,
vlog it?
honestly, because I'm like the world's
I would like if we like ask the workers like, hey, like would we be able to film it? Like that would be a crazy video.
Yeah, that
that'd
would
be
be.
awesome.
But
We
like
should
Get night
even if
vision cameras.
yeah, even if we
Yeah.
can't, like it just be cool to go.
Yeah, honestly,
Again.
for sure.
Especially, I want to see Ralph experience that, because I feel like Ryan and Ralph will have completely contrasting like thing. I feel like Ryan
was
just
gonna
won't
say-
get scared by
Mhm.
anything.
Ryan
Ryan
won't get scared.
I was gonna say I will only do it if we do it with the actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We
want
can
to
do it with the
If
actor.
we do it, I want to do it with the actors too.
We have. You guys are gonna
my-
lose your shit,
Guys,
but
I'm
yeah.
gonna pee my pants.
My only go ahead.
She just said she was gonna pee her pants. That's all.
My only haunted house experience with you guys was when we were in Niagara Falls, which, if I'm not wrong, was like not long after you guys did the escape room, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we were in Niagara Falls,
the same
and they
year.
have like this really lame haunted house with like just like fog and like streamers that touch you, and it feels weird. And I was like, "Let's go in the haunted house! Let's go in the haunted house!" And then Ralph was like. And then everyone was like, "Let's not go in the haunted house." And I'm like already standing in the entrance of the haunted house. And then I was like, "We couldn't do the haunted house." I think, but I want to do this. I want to see everyone.
No, I
get
was with
scared.
Ralph. I'm like, no, I can't do the haunted house.
Ryan, you'd probably love what's it called? Halloween Haunt. I guess Wonderland.
I was gonna say Hans. Fuck, what a weird name. No, I've
The
never
original
done
name
Halloween.
of Die Hard.
Oh, you would
is the
love it.
antagonist.
It's terrifying.
done
It's great. It's a lot of fun, and also you get to go on the roller coasters while you're there. Like you don't. It's both. It's like you both get to go through the haunted houses and on the roller coasters. It's the same thing.
The
I'm
reason I've
scared of
never.
roller coasters too.
That's
Yeah.
that's why I wouldn't do it. I don't do roller coasters.
What?
Wow.
I'm
So
the
you're
person-
not afraid of.
I'm the person, bro. I'm fine with haunted houses.
You know
I'm
what's
fine
funny?
with-
Ralph can
I
do
can't do
roller
roller
coasters, and
Oh,
Ryan
wow.
can't.
We're the opposite.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
I can't do roller coasters. I'm the guy that always watches the bags when everyone goes on the roller coaster.
Me too.
Yeah, I like guard the
Let's
back.
No.
What?
Guard the backpacks.
Because you
Oh.
can't bring bags on the roller coaster. So I sit there like watching, making sure.
Hmm.
Because I can't do it. I can't go on roller coasters. I can't go on roller coasters.
Bruh.
I've done like a few of them, and every time I go on them, it's like a life-ending experience for me. Like I went on, you know what, like the Sky Screamer at Marineland.
Oh, I
there
hate
was, like,
that.
commercials for it.
I hate that.
I
I hate
beg.
that.
Begged my parents to take me on that.
Oh.
Begged, like, please take me on it. And I went on it, and I cried. Like I remember
Oh.
like bawling.
Oh,
See, I
no.
can't
I
do
was
that
like-
either. I can't do like drop tower. I can't do any of that. But I can do roller coasters because we're in a seat and we're going up and down. You know.
Drop Tower is
Yeah,
the
but you're
best
still,
one.
like, upside down at times. It's like
That's only depending on the coaster
Someone-
you go on. Depending on the coaster.
I can I
Someone-
can do a smaller one like that doesn't have a flip.
Oh, at Centerville, they have the ladybug one that goes in a circle. I can do that.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
I mean, I'll be scared, but I'll do it.
Mhm.
Have
Okay,
you guys
wait,
had tiny
Devil's
times?
Advocate. Devil's Advocate. Drop Tower is like the best one. One
I
of the
can't
best
do
ones
it.
in Canada's
I
Wonderland.
can't do it. See,
I
I love
know- I
roller
know a
coasters,
lot
but I
of
can't do
people-
it.
But it's
I don't
literally a
like
roller
drop
coaster,
towers.
just the drop. The best part of the
Mm-mm.
roller coaster.
I have a legitimate question about the drop tower. The appeal of the drop tower is literally just that you get that like jolt of like adrenaline, right?
Yeah.
My issue is with a roller coaster, you can do something differently, like design wise, to make it unique. A drop
Mhm.
tower is like yeet and just goes down.
But it's the
Well,
most
sometimes it
raw
goes,
form of
Whoop,
adrenaline.
whoop.
oh yeah, sometimes it goes yeet yo yeet.
Yeah.
But like you gotta like I don't know, man. I don't like those things. I'm like I've like been in relationships where like my significant other has been like, let's go on a roller coaster, and we're not going on a roller coaster. there's no way. We will do anything else you want. I will not go on a roller coaster with you.
I haven't been back to. I've been to Canada's Wonderland one time in my life, and that was when I was in grade 5. And my best friend at the time loved roller coasters, and we were really close. And she had a small, like, it was her birthday, and it was just the two of us. We went to Canada's Wonderland, and I felt really bad because I knew she loved roller coasters, and it was her birthday. So I'm like, okay, like, gotta do this. But I remember standing in line for a roller coaster. Like, she's like, we'll start you off easy. So I went on like the smallest roller coaster they had. I think like outside of Centerville or whatever, if that's the name. I don't remember.
This
but-
Centerville isn't in Canada's Wonderland.
Okay, never mind. Clearly, I don't remember.
Was it the one beside the Leviathan, the dragon one, the one that does the loop de loop?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't remember, but I think it was like, okay, that's not gonna help. It was brown, I think.
It might have been that
the
one.
Beast.
It might have, or the Beast. I didn't like the Beast.
I think I've been on that. Was it like wooden-ish?
Yeah, and
So it must
like,
have been the Beast. I hated the Beast. I don't like the Beast.
So she said
I can handle that one.
What?
I
I hate that
did.
one.
And I
I
went
can't
on
do.
and I
Wow.
was
Well, no,
scared.
I did.
Okay,
I did the
wait.
Mind Buster.
Danielle needs to finish the story.
Yeah, so like.
Oh wait, no, I think I did the Mindbuster as well. Sorry.
I went on that one, and then like it was like scared for that was literally the first ride, guys, and I was like, oh no, I have to go on more. And I remember going like we were waiting in line for the next ride, and I was literally like trying to hide my tears as I cried because I was
Oh no.
Oh
now
no.
I don't want to go back to Canada's Wonderland again because I'm like still traumatized. But like
Aw.
I felt so bad because it was her birthday, and I'm like, I don't want to ruin your birthday, but this is not my thing.
Aw.
I mean, the worst part about the Beast isn't like necessarily even the fact like that it's. I mean, it probably is scary, but it's like also it hurts to go on the Beast.
It hurts.
Because
It
it's
really
like
hurts.
it's so rickety and like
Yeah.
I remember the first time I went on it, my ribs got like crushed because of the things that
It's-
holds you in. It's crazy.
Yeah. No, I can't do
A
it.
lot of- No, Marina, you go.
Yeah.
Go.
Well, okay, actually, I was gonna talk about that pause was so like commercial. It was like it was like
a lot of
I was gonna talk about there's actually the newest coaster I really want to go on because I actually used to really hate roller coasters and I was not okay with it until my friend at the time was like, okay, we're gonna go, and like I was like, okay. I went to Disney World when I was like younger, and like I went on like Space Mountain, and I literally cried the entire time, and I had my eyes like shut. Like I hated roller coasters, and my friend was like, okay, let's go to Canada's Wonderland. I was like, okay. She's like, okay, it's okay. I'll start you small. We'll go on a small roller coaster. It's gonna be fine. She starts me on the Behemoth, and I was like, what? We were in line. I was like, why are we here? She's like, well, I mean, I changed my mind. I was like, what do you mean you changed your mind? I'm trying to start on something small. And it ended up being my favorite roller coaster. I mean, I cried a little bit the first time, but then I ended up going on it again and I really liked it. But I was going to talk about the newest roller coaster that came out like literally like a year or two before we got into the pandemic. It literally like holds you over the edge. It's a really steep drop. It's like a 90-degree drop. I think it's 90-degree. And like they don't have like seats where you can like they dangle your legs. So like the first row like is completely open. Like you can literally just look over the edge, and they dangle you there. They like literally leave you at the top of the drop, and they hold you there
dangling
for like
straight down.
Yeah, dangling straight down for like 10 seconds, 50 seconds, and then they just drop you. And then you go straight down into the drop. So it's like crazy. And I was in line to go on it, and I was like, my friends were like, oh my God, let's go in the first lane. Let's go in the first row. I was like, no, we're going in the second row, please. And they got so mad at me. And then afterwards I was like, okay, I think we could have done the first row. And they were like, what the fuck? So yeah, anyways, it's a really good ride and I really want to go on it, but you guys would hate it.
No, I've been on it. It's like the best thing ever when like, especially in the front row. My gosh, because it's like, yeah, when you're just hanging there looking down.
Yeah.
And then it's great.
Yeah.
So like,
I
You
want to
guys
do
are
it.
way more epic than me.
So here's the
Also,
thing.
My audio,
You go, Ryan.
my audio stopped recording again, so
Ah!
I don't understand what happened. Thank you. Ethan.
No.
It's like, so I'm just gonna mime what I'm saying for the rest of the episode.
Okay.
I was gonna say a lot of like wooden roller coasters are like super out of like date now because one, maintenance is brutal on them because I don't know if you know this, wood actually like degrades.
Whoa.
Really? What? Well, to
Did
play
not
devil's
know
advocate,
that.
actually, I think that
Devil's advocate, it doesn't actually. Wood is actually a concept created by the government in the 80s.
Mhm.
Wood. That's the thing for Minecraft.
Oh, they
Wood.
made it. They made it in real life, dude.
Dude, I get it.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, that's cool.
It's made in Minecraft. I get it in the morning. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But also like and basically everything that is possible to have been done with a wooden roller coaster, like from an engineering standpoint, anything that is physically possible has been done with wood. Like they can't do anything else. So that's why they're like, oh, what's the point? Like you can't. That's why everything's like metal now because it's so much more versatile. Anyway,
Yeah, I
that's
hate like those kinds of roller coasters. So,
I like
bro,
to
you
say
hate wood? Bro, wood
I
is
was
wood
the
is important.
opposite of you. Like
you like
said
the
that
wood
you
roller coasters?
were when you were okay. I mean, they were probably like they were baby roller coasters, but like when I went to Disney when I was 6, and apparently like I really liked the rides. Like I would go on them with my dad, and my dad is scared of heights, but he went on them for me.
Aw.
No, I don't know if I would be able to do that for my kids.
Well, here's the thing. Like my exception for going on rides, like I will suck it up and go on a roller coaster if it's like if it's at Disneyland or Disney World, right? Like if I ever go back there again, like I'm like, okay, no, I'm going on the fucking ride. Like that's my one exception to my rule. Like I'm not going on a fucking roller coaster unless it's at Disneyland or Disney World or Super Nintendo Land.
Hey,
Yes.
Which just opened up in Japan.
Yes.
I'll take your entire stock.
Stock of one.
Yeah.
Next question. How did we
Yeah,
evolve from
I don't know.
one-hit KOs to that?
I don't
Anyways,
know.
what's I think the next one's the last one.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna read it and then head out. 'cause
All right.
I've
Oh,
got
right.
Another meeting to head to.
I didn't know.
This is a meeting. No way.
She hasn't gone yet.
Okay, so this is from this person. I don't know who this is. ryantocheristan.
Oh.
Okay.
They said, "Hi, I'm from TikTok. I think you guys are funny. They spelled from wrong."
Thanks,
Thank
Ryan
you.
to Sherry Stan.
Yeah,
So wait,
thank
we
you.
don't
Ryan,
know-
did
I
you
want-
make a second account?
No.
I wonder
So-
I wonder who Ryan to Sherry. I
Yeah.
wonder who they stan. I think they're a Ethan Zuchkan fan.
I wonder
Yeah.
who made the account.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Stop assuming it's me. I think it's Brandon. I'm fully
Brandon.
convinced it's Brandon. Okay, so after last week, we were on. Bro, I was like so invested in this person. I printed out shit like to go along with their question.
Wait, it actually wasn't you?
It's not me. I think it's Brandon.
Tell Brandon he spelled from wrong. He said, "I'm from TikTok."
I don't think it would be Brandon if he spelled from wrong.
No, maybe that's part of his bit. We don't know. Brandon's
That's
smart.
what I
He's
was
in
gonna say.
university. To play devil's advocate, Chris, I think it could be Brandon because so the day after we filmed, I was playing Fortnite with Kris and Brandon immediately goes, "Oh, he blocked me."
Oh.
And
Who
we were
blocked
like, "Who blocked you?" And he goes, "Ryan Tocheristan blocked me." And I'm like, "Why are you checking to see if he let you follow him, Brandon?"
Yeah, why
And
would
he
you
was
care?
like, "Oh, I just wanted to see."
Wait. No, because you told Brandon about Ryan to Sherry Stan. Well, you told him about the existence of Ryan to Sherry Stan when you asked him, "Is this you?" Right? And he said,
Yeah.
"No, I wish it was." Brandon's the type of person to, after he finds about that account, he would go and follow that account, right?
That's fair. That's fair.
And then
Okay, fair enough.
he'd definitely be the type of person to check and go like, "Oh shit, they blocked me," which I think that all lines up. I think that's
Fair enough.
the thing.
Wait, guys.
But
I just
Ryan's
clicked
like-
on the bio.
Uh-huh.
I just clicked on the bio and it says, "I love Ryan Tocheri. He is so F-wording hot and sexy."
Wait.
That's why I think
Wait.
it's Brandon.
It
Danielle,
actually
Danielle.
says F-wording.
Okay. I didn't know if you were like censoring it or if it was like if
No, that's
what it
actually what
says.
That sounds like something like he would do. Maybe it's Ethan. Ethan, is this you?
I wish. Oh, that's the same thing Brandon said. That makes me look sus, doesn't it?
Yeah. When
This
the
is a big
imposter
game of
is
Among Us
sus.
now.
Sus
No,
the
okay.
imposter, bro. Sus.
I'm gonna
Honestly,
head out.
like in all seriousness, this
Oh.
should be me because of my work on like anti-ramen and or
Yeah.
are you leaving, Danielle?
True.
Yeah.
Okay, bye Danielle.
Bye,
Bye.
Danielle.
See you
Be
later.
updated if you find out.
Who Ryan to Sherry Stan?
Of course,
Yeah.
we'll keep you
we'll
updated.
let you know.
Yeah.
She's
I'm not gonna follow
invested.
the account. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, no, like it should logically be me. I should be the number one culprit because I've done this before.
Yeah.
But this is actually the first time I'm hearing of it, believe it or not.
Okay.
I didn't think that. I
Ethan,
didn't
are
know
you
this was a
saying
thing.
you don't watch the podcast when you're not on it?
I plead the fifth. No, I just don't
to
know
play
when
devil's
was-
advocate.
When was the first time that this was brought up?
Last week.
It was last. Okay, I didn't see that.
Plot twist, it's me.
Am I fired? Am I canceled?
No, we're actually moving on to your topics now.
Yes.
Oh, okay. We're just ending it there.
Period.
Like, no, we can't move on. Yeah, okay. My first topic. I don't know if we can, because I think I brought this up in a previous episode, but we couldn't talk about it because not everyone had seen it. Is it too old to bring up Tenet?
I haven't seen it.
I still haven't
What?
seen it, dude. I'm sorry.
None of you have seen it.
No.
I'm so sorry. Ethan, you have to like. Ethan, the next time you host, I'll try to see it from
I'll
there.
do it
'cause
just
I
for
wanna-
you, Ethan.
Yeah.
Please,
I
I
won't
want
do
to
it
talk
just for
about
you.
it.
I'll do it if Kris tells me to.
I want to talk about it because I know there's a lot of mixed opinions about it, so I'd like to have a good old-fashioned debate and play devil's advocate.
You'd like to play
with you
some devil's
guys.
advocate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would love.
Okay,
I would love to do that. Okay,
We
if
know
we're
how
not
much
gonna-
Ethan loves doing that.
Yeah. If we're gonna.
Yeah.
Okay, if we're not going to talk about Tenet specifically, can we talk about, because like being stuck inside for a while, I'm like looking for more movies, more TV shows to check out. So I feel like I've asked this before, but it's cool to have like a check-in every once in a while to see what new things have come up. So like, what have you guys been watching as of recently?
Interesting. So
Because-
I don't.
WandaVision,
Yeah,
WandaVision.
That's pretty much
WandaVision.
the only thing I can say because I don't watch a lot of stuff. But
Okay.
I guess like since WandaVision came out and like I actually try to watch all the MCU movies like and all the MCU like stuff. I'm like, oh, I can actually watch stuff now because I feel like I don't know, when it comes to movies, like I don't tend to watch movies if they're not in the theater, and I haven't been in the theater since March of last year.
Oh,
Or February of last year.
I haven't been to a movie in a whole year, and I realized that as I was taking a shower the other day. And I
I
just
thought
kind
you
of sat there.
were gonna say as I was taking a
and-
shit.
yeah, I heard that too.
Thanks.
Me
Thanks.
too.
No, it's completely-
He's sitting there. He's like,
Well,
damn.
I mean, I flop in the shower. So it was-
Oh yeah.
I could do.
Exactly.
At the same time. At the same
It's
time.
the same time. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yeah,
like, that's a completely other conversation. Someone like I remember I was taking a shower and I was like, oh my god, I haven't been to a movie in a whole year, and then I just cried because you can't tell if you're crying in a shower
Mm.
because the water
That's-
just washes
yeah,
it
that's a
away.
very good
Exactly.
point.
Super dramatic.
I feel like
Didn't
I never cry in the shower. I don't
Wow,
think I've ever
lucky
cried in the
you.
shower.
That's the best
No.
spot.
Like I
That's the best
literally
spot.
years.
I literally I cry all the time in my bed and my pillow gets wet as fuck.
Oh, okay.
But
It's
No,
I
soggy.
never
dude.
cry in the shower.
Bro, sometimes Kris, you just like fucking cry, bro.
Yeah, no,
I
in the movie theater.
No, I just mean in general, bro. I've been to lunch with you before, and you suddenly go, "Oh fuck, I'm crying," and I was like,
No, that happens sometimes, yeah.
Like, dude, we're in a
Dude.
Denny's.
Denny's.
Dude, this food's so fucking good, man.
Yo, I object. No one has ever said this is good at Denny's.
What?
No, the
Are you
hash
kidding me?
browns. The hash
hash
browns.
browns
I
are
will
fucking
defend
good.
those hash
I've
browns.
never-
The milkshakes. Sir.
They got
I've never been
milkshakes
to
at Denny's?
Yeah.
You've never had a Denny's milkshake?
I've
Denny's
never
milkshakes
been
are
to
You
fucking
need to
good.
get one.
First of all,
Those shit
Ryan
I
slap.
thought
to
Denny's.
Bro, Marina's like,
Guys, we gotta
I
do
thought
so
there
many
was a
like
fight
we
now.
gotta do so many group things after this.
Right?
bro, both
Group
of you
Denny's.
assume the pandemic's gonna end.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right?
I thought Denny's was only like a breakfast place. What are they doing selling milkshakes?
They sell
What do you mean?
everything.
They have lunch and dinner stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh, Denny's sells food. I thought Denny's was a hardware store. This entire time, I've been like, why the fuck are you talking about eating at a hardware store?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
wait,
That was a really
wait.
bad joke. I'm sorry.
I thought the whole reason that Denny's had such an appeal and the reason it was so popular was because it only sold breakfast.
No, the
Like,
appeal
at all times.
Like
The
it's
appeal is that it's 24 hours.
yeah, the appeal is that it's 24 hours.
Which I didn't know till
You
recently.
go there when you're drunk.
Exactly.
Wait, okay, no. You guys got to clear this up for me. But you can order breakfast at any time.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
That
okay,
that is
okay.
the appeal as well. Like the
I
fact
didn't
that you can
realize-
order breakfast anytime and
There's
like they
one
have
near
a
our
pretty
campus.
big Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a pretty big breakfast menu.
That's so weird. I thought it was just breakfast. I didn't
They
think
have
like,
fucking
sold
burgers
lunch.
and shit too.
They have
dude.
steaks, dude.
Yeah, they have steaks.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I if I were to go to Denny's though, like I'm not going there for their fucking lunch
No.
and dinner
No,
stuff.
I would get.
Like
I
you
would
go
get
there for the
hash browns.
breakfast.
I mean, my
They
parents really
have
liked
the
the country fried steak. Apparently, is really good.
Mm.
Apparently.
Bro, Marina goes there to get hash browns so often. When she walks in the door, the cashier's like, "Oh fuck."
They have it ready
It's the-
for me
it's the
already.
fifth-
It's the hash
Bro,
brown
it's the
girl.
it's the fifth time today. Like, we had a teacher in high school who, actually, you guys didn't. I don't think you guys had him. Maybe Maria did.
I think Ethan had him.
Yeah, I
Ethan
definitely
had him.
did.
I know for
Obviously.
sure,
I
I was in the
100%
class with
did.
him.
Yeah.
You know, to play devil's advocate, no, he didn't. Ethan went
Oh,
to
okay.
a different high school.
Oh. Can you fact
Okay,
check that actually?
Yeah,
Yeah, can you show your
To play
resources?
devil's
What are your
advocate,
sources?
Fuck you. I went to your school. Oh no.
Imagine.
Honestly, I
Shade
feel like I
back
went
in.
to your high school. Like in high school, I felt more like I was at yours than I was at mine.
Ethan
Like
should have transferred.
I should have. Honestly, I probably
No,
would have been. I would have
It's
been better.
actually, with all seriousness, it's super whack that you said you felt like you went to high school with us, because it totally felt I didn't go to high school with you.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
Well, to play devil's advocate actually.
Yeah. Okay,
The real-
so I'm gonna head out.
Everyone-
It's been fun.
You know, because people say that you like the people you go to high school with, it's like a family. When really
Yeah.
the family are the people you film Dab Foo with
Mhm.
on a Sunday in April.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's who your real family is.
Mhm.
It's true. It's true. Or like
Yeah.
We
coming
have
to your
Raid the
school at
Moose
six.
Moa with us, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, right here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
I'll never forget coming to your school at like 6 a.m. to finish Dab Foo. That was an
the
insane.
day it was gonna release.
I'm not-
That was an
Oh my
insane
God.
day. I showed
So
up at
Finley
your
could
school in
punch
like
you?
a bathrobe, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, what are we gonna film?"
Oh my god.
I'm surprised security didn't like kick us out.
Oh my god.
I
Bro, our
know.
security was like a 65-year-old man, bro.
Yeah. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, Ethan, you should have compared like our security guard versus like. Sorry, that
it's
the,
no
the,
contest.
the high school the
Dogs.
unnamed high school security guard. It's okay. I feel like we've said it before, but I'll bleep it out anyways.
Okay.
I mean, we'll call him Wilbur.
Mhm. Yeah.
For all purposes' sake, but he's scary. Like I heard on a bus ride home. I think this is the best way to describe him. I heard a kid say like, "Dude's built like a fridge," and I think that's probably the best way to describe him. Like he walks through the hallway and you feel his presence. You're like, "Oh my god, Wilbur's coming." And you gotta find the next class to like you can jump into, because if he catches you outside of class, it's not gonna be fun. There was one time where I had to promote a play for the school. It was a Crucible. You did it too, Kris. We had to wear a Crucible.
Yeah.
We had to wear a Crucible
I was in
gear.
it too.
Yeah, you
Oh,
were
yeah,
in
yeah,
it
yeah.
too, right?
Me too.
Yeah.
Well, to play
Yeah.
to play devil's advocate.
Yeah. No one played devil's advocate in that show because you would have been hung.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
no,
that was a good one.
yeah, I see what you did there. No, but for 1 week we had to rep like the Crucible merch. We had like shirts that said like the Crucible.
Yeah,
on it.
we could wear it instead of our uniform,
Yeah,
which was lit.
We did it for Lock and Key.
we did that for Lock and Key as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was lit.
So there was one day I was wearing like the sweater and I was out of uniform, obviously. So I'm leaving with my friend and we're coming out of the cafeteria and Wilbur stares me down. Like I'm walking, I look up and he's there like 10 feet away from me, just looking at me. He's like, "You come over here right now." And I'm like, this is the day I die. So I walk up to him. He's like 7 feet tall, easy. And so he's like towering over me. And he's just like, is that school uniform? And I'm like, it's not, but like I'm wearing it for the play. I'm like trying to advertise the play. And he just stares at me for like 5 seconds. And he's like, okay, cool, you can go. And I left. And I'm like, I feel like I just escaped my life barely.
Ethan, you could have easily said like, it is school uniform for like this week to advertise the play. That I feel like that's a. I mean, the fact that you let you go, I guess.
I couldn't think straight.
Fair.
I was panicking, man.
I would have pissed myself.
Marina and I, bro.
What were you?
You go ahead.
No, that's it. All I said. That's all I said.
I was gonna say our experience with our security was completely fucking different. Whereas yours, Wilbur, was built like a fridge. Ours was built like a 65-year-old retiree.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
And if he saw us out of uniform, instead of going, "Why are you out of uniform?" he would come up and go, Is that school uniform?" He had
yeah.
And it was like whistly almost. And then he would just go, "Is that school uniform?" No, Brent, it's not. And then he would go, "Oh, okay."
I can hear it so perfectly.
On,
Ryan, you're so good at this.
And the homie would always wear the fucking the glasses, like they had the transition lenses.
Hell yeah.
So you could always tell when he had been outside because he'd come inside and they'd be like sunglasses over, and then slowly throughout the day they'd revert back to their original.
Oh god.
Opacity. Yeah, man.
Yes.
It was quite the time. He retired this year, actually.
I'm not surprised.
Congratulations,
on the eve
Brent.
of his 80th birthday.
Good for Brent.
Good for Brent, man.
Good for Brent.
On the eve of his 180th birthday, Brent is finally retired.
Yeah.
Brent finally hung up.
Finally free.
Finally hung up his security button up.
Yes.
Man, I wish I had like that kind of a security guard, because I would have loved to have like been out of uniform, and then he comes up and is like, "Oh, is that uniform?" And I'd be like, "Yeah," and then just see what he says. I'd love to see the reaction, because like especially with what he just said, like because like you just tell him no, and he's like, "Oh, interesting." I'd love to hear what he says if you're like, "Yes, it is," because then he'd be like. I feel like he'd implode. I don't know if you know how to react.
Yeah,
bro. Our school was so hardcore with the uniform sweaters.
Oh,
like when Kris, you didn't go to the school at the time. It was when I was in the 10th grade and Mario was in the 9th grade. They like really cracked down on the fucking like, because our school had like club sweaters.
Mm-hmm,
it would be like high school swimming art team, fucking Gooshlems team, whatever. And like, that was all their.
That was our school uniform.
Exactly.
That was my favorite club. Or the biggest one was the band. It would be like band.
Mm.
And even though it was like,
for school,
like it had the name of the school.
Yeah.
It was a school sweater.
Yeah.
If you were wearing one of those, Brent and Mike, who was the VP at the time, would come like fucking stomping.
Mike Pence. That's exactly what I thought too.
The VP.
The VP.
You know what? They both had a similar hairstyle of like the weird sort of like. Anyway, and they were both sketchy individuals. So like, dude would come stomping like what's that? That's out of uniform. And then he was the kind of like VP that would like act like he was your friend and then backstab you.
Yeah.
Like he would be like, "Hey friend, why don't you come over here? Brent, get him."
Yeah. And you get tackled to the floor.
Yeah. You get tackled by a 65-year-old man.
Yes.
Bro, you know what though? Okay, wait, this is a pre-Mari story.
Oh.
In the 9th grade, my first year at unnamed high school number 4, I was in a geography class, and it faced the back parking lot. You know where we would all, you know where Kris, you know where you would get like dropped off in the mornings?
Yeah.
The one facing the football field.
Yes,
That entrance.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm just giving.
Yeah.
I'm telling Mari exactly where. I'm
Okay.
telling you where it was.
Gotcha.
Back
Yeah.
entrance. Dude, you know, there's like the classrooms that face
Yes.
the parking lot.
Yes.
I was on the ground floor,
Okay.
sitting next to the window,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a dude standing in the parking lot wearing all black with his hood up
Okay.
and like looking down,
oh.
and he's just standing there.
Dude, he's fucking
Like, you
Blair
know-
Witching, dude.
Yeah.
Like, the SpongeBob episode where Patrick says he's just standing there menacingly.
Yeah.
The hang slasher, whatever.
It was that's the hash slinging slasher is the Patrick one is the hall monitor episode. where
Damn, he
becomes-
knows his SpongeBob.
Yeah, you got to get
I'm
caught
big-
up on your SpongeBob lore.
Yeah, let me just brush
Anyway.
up on it.
Anyway, dude standing there in the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
I swear on my life, Brent comes walking out, and
Mm-hmm.
you can like hear him like muffled through the window, going
Yeah.
like, "Hey, who are you? What are you doing here? Are you a student?"
Mm-hmm.
I swear on my life, this dude looks up at Brent, breaks into a fucking sprint,
No way.
and then Brent breaks into a fucking sprint.
Oh, he started running.
And then I swear on my life, cross my heart, hope to fucking die. 5 minutes later, 6 cop cars roll up.
No, you're kidding.
Homies fucking get out in full ass gear.
What the
Oh my
fuck?
gosh.
Why?
Helmets, goggles, like they look like fucking SWAT dudes.
No.
And they're just like looking around,
Oh my
and they're
God.
like, they start talking to Brent and shit,
For a
They go-
uniform thing?
and then they get back on and they leave.
Are you-
So
I don't think
one
it was
knows who the
uniform.
fuck- So wait, this is what happened. It wasn't a uniform thing. What we thought happened was dude standing on school property. So they're like, "Who the fuck are you?" We think he ran into the school to like evade Brent,
Oh.
because back in the day, they don't do this anymore. The side doors along the school were unlocked at all times,
Mm-hmm.
which they aren't anymore. Now they're locked. At least when we graduated, they were locked.
I remember that. Yeah.
So we think that's one of the reasons they locked it, because what we think happened is the dude snuck in, like he snaked in through one of the side entrances and just ran out another way.
Bro, that's
Oh
scary.
my god, that is actually
That's
kind of scary.
That is scary, bro.
Yeah, that's freaky.
Dude.
Freaky as shit.
Oh
But
my
that's my Brent story. 'Cause
Wow.
So
I
that's
watched
the media
65
that you watch.
Yes, that is the.
60. I watched 65-year-old Brent break into a sprint and chase fucking guy down. Anyway,
That's wild.
That is wild.
Damn.
Man,
Oh yeah. Okay. What is
shout out to
everyone
the
else?
high school security.
Exactly. Stay safe, everybody.
I haven't been watching a lot of stuff, but I have been streaming a lot on the Gooshlems Gaming Twitch. So
Yes. So go to Twitch.
Watch.
Amen.
Yep. Mm-hmm. I've just been rewatching anime because My Hero Academia, the next season comes out soon. You can see the poster on my wall. That's about it. That and WandaVision. I think that's all I've really been watching. I mean, I watched Bridgerton, but I have a lot of very mixed opinions about that. So.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Have you watched WandaVision, Ethan?
No, I haven't. I've yet to get into that. Well, it's on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah, it's on
Yeah.
Disney Plus.
Do you
Yeah.
not have
So that's
Disney
the.
Plus?
I don't have it.
Ah,
Yeah, that's
okay.
one
Yeah.
thing.
Mm.
So unless I find a way to stream it, but I might just. I
Ethan's
don't
doing
know.
a feet reveal right now.
Dude,
I don't wanna get
Getting
banned.
that content
Oh my
for free,
God.
dude.
Ryan,
Yo,
please.
yo,
send us-
Ryan, please.
Send us donations and I'll show more of my feet. I have an OnlyFans dedicated solely
just
for
for
my feet.
feet. Just for
yeah.
feet.
That's what Ryan had, right?
you know, you're acting like that's a joke. It's not. Kris and Marina were in the room when I made the OnlyFans. Well, they were in my backyard. It was COVID, and we're responsible.
Mhm.
So we were in the room, but yeah, I made it. It's called Ryan's Feet.
Yep.
Oh, okay,
I'm not even
interesting.
kidding.
He actually has
I mean,
it.
I don't think my feet are OnlyFans material, but
Don't say that.
Ethan,
Hey.
there's a
Bro,
type for
you-
everyone.
There is
know,
literally
I'm
a type for
just like,
everybody.
I'm just
Don't be
saying.
insecure about
you
your
know?
feet. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's
all,
just.
all feet are beautiful feet.
Yeah.
I mean, if anyone has like a Frodo fetish, I think you'll love it.
I'm sure there's someone who does. To
That
be
was the
honest with
weirdest
you.
thing
I'm
I've
gonna
ever
send
said in my
you-
life.
I'm gonna send you a video after you said that. I'm gonna send you a
That's
video after we wrap
concerning. That
recording.
is so concerning.
There's a very specific genre of porn I watch.
Okay,
I'm kidding.
Let's talk about media we watch. Okay.
There used to be a show on TV called My Obsession. It was in the early 2000s.
Is there talking about my weird obsession, like my strange addiction kind of shit?
Sort of.
Okay, go
It was
ahead.
like a decade before My Strange Addiction. This is
Okay,
like
okay.
it was like 2003.
Okay, gotcha.
It was hosted by Fred Willard, who was in a bunch of like comedy movies in the 80s and 90s. Dude would come on and say like, "Oh, this person's from Oklahoma and this is their obsession."
Oh
There
yeah.
was a woman who was it blew up because there's a clip of a girl who's obsessed with Ninja Turtles and a guy who's obsessed with Pac-Man.
Yes.
And that's why the clips exploded. Anyway, there's an episode with someone who's addicted to Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
And they take their cardboard cutouts with them out to like restaurants and eat with them.
Oh.
They order the cardboard cutouts food
And they pay for it, I'm assuming.
and they pay for it.
Right.
Presumably the cardboard cutouts don't eat the food.
No,
if they
I
did,
wouldn't
that'd be
think so.
fucking weird.
Yeah. They wouldn't be
Yeah.
cutouts.
That raises a lot of questions. But yeah,
That's
um,
crazy.
Ethan, I think I can give you her email.
I mean, yeah, like, I don't mean to brag, but if anyone had Frodo's feet, like,
Oh my god,
I'm
he's
not
really
saying
putting it out
anything.
there, huh?
I'm just-
He's really putting it
tell me,
like
tell
to-
me.
I'd like to point out. I'd like to bring up the fact. When Marina said, every like all feet are perfect feet or something like that.
Beautiful feet.
It reminded me of an old video that is actually on this very channel on Gooshlems.
Ooh.
Of me and Ralph doing the Reddit 50/50 challenge, and I remember this because I watched it on stream the other day. Me and Brandon were just watching this old video of me and Ralph doing the Reddit 50/50 challenge, and one of them was I forgot what the bad option was. It was like a good option and the bad option, but the good option was like Dakota Johnson in 50 Shades of Grey, right?
Ugh.
And fucking and we got that option, and Ralph was like, oh, that's it's kind of small, and I'm like, hey Ralph, every boob is a perfect boob, and that's all. That's
Props
all I
to
wanted
Kris.
bring up.
Run respect for Kris. All the way up. All the way up.
Like, I can't believe Ralph would just body shame someone.
Ralph,
like that.
honestly.
15-year-old Ralph.
Ralph, honestly, he's kind
I
of on
was
my bad
15.
side for that one. Jeez, Ralph. My respect for Ralph. I'm just, please don't kill me, Ralph, please.
I don't even feel bad about replacing with Young Rubber anymore. That just, yeah.
Yo,
that
maybe it was
justified
Ralph who was playing devil's advocate. the whole time.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Dude.
Maybe.
I played devil's advocate with Ralph that very moment.
But you
Yeah.
were doing the good thing there. You were doing the good. You were playing heaven's advocate.
Yeah, oh.
Oh.
That's a new term.
That'll
That's a
that'll
new one.
show him.
I,
That really wrapped up the joke well, actually.
Thank you.
That's the end of the bit.
Yeah, we can't make the devil's advocate joke anymore. No
Yeah.
way.
Hey, you said it.
No, but that wasn't. I lost the game, by the way. Anyway, thanks. You made me think about it. Okay.
Any media you've been watching, Ethan?
Yeah, I was just about to say, I want to recommend that you guys watch One Night in Miami. I watched
Okay.
it a couple nights ago, and I was like, this is one of the greatest movies I've seen in a long, long time.
I heard it's good.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's like, it was a lot better than I expected. Well, for, I didn't realize it was based off of a play going into it. Like, going into it, I was thinking, like, this would be a very good setting for a play, because for the most part, it takes place in this one motel room. And then I found out after it was based on a stage play. But, I just thought it was very well done. And, yeah, like, definitely go and watch it. It's great.
Nice.
It's great. That was the main reason why I wanted to bring it up. I wanted to recommend that.
I actually just watched the movie like yesterday. I realized it was a Spanish movie from the Latin American Film Festival that a university was holding. That Danielle showed me, and we watched it together, and it was good. I forgot what it was called. It was like something about ants. Like it wasn't like about ants, but like the ants were in the title.
Oh.
It was just the
Bug's
animated
Life.
movie Ants, but with Spanish dub.
Ants is an awesome movie.
It is.
I
It
love
really
Ants.
is.
Ants
It's called
is a great
It's
movie.
called The
Solid.
Awakening of the Ants.
Whoa.
Awakening of the. That's
It was
scary.
good. It's a Spanish movie. It's very naturalistic. Very intimate. Has really good performances, and it had a really good vibe. Like, I don't know if it's for everyone though. But
So you're
I
saying
liked
if
it.
someone's afraid, you're saying
Yo,
if
are you-
someone's
are you
afraid of
fucking
ants, they
normie?
shouldn't watch it.
Well, I mean, Danielle hates bugs, and every time there are ants in there, and every time there's a shot of ants, she was like, but like it doesn't revolve around ants. It's not about ants. It's about it's basically about like a woman, who lives with her husband and her 2 kids, and her husband and her in-laws and her kids are all like pushing her like hey like we really want another kid like in the family, but she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to have another kid, and it's like her like dealing with like the pressure not only in like society but like within her family to have another kid while not wanting to have a kid as well.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I want to check.
It's really good.
I want to check that out.
Yeah, it's I'll send y'all the link because it's oh shit no it might expire tonight, but
Aw.
Well,
but I'll
maybe
send
we
y'all
can
the link
watch
to
it quickly.
I'll send y'all the link to the film festival like in general because there's other movies that will become available throughout like the next couple of weeks anyways. But yeah,
Yeah,
it was a good movie. Other than that, no, I haven't been watching a lot of
no.
stuff besides WandaVision.
Yeet.
What did
I think
just
my internet is just like going in and out right now. I was just like phasing in and out of existence. No, I wanted to also bring up because we've been getting a lot of snow recently.
Yeah.
And it made me think about like elementary school and brought back some good old nostalgia of what we did when we were, because it made me think when we got a lot of snow, what we would do at schools when recess started, we would we separated ourselves into looking back on this in retrospect, it was very political. We separated ourselves based on the English class and then the French immersion class. So it was basically the Anglophones
Segregation.
versus the Francophones. Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So, and what we would do is the French immersions, they'd build their snow fort. They'd build a snow fort on like one side of the field, and then we'd build ours on the opposite. And oh boy, like, would we ever get into a tussle? Like it was basically
Dude.
like. It was basically like a strategic. It was basically bed wars, but real life and without weapons, obviously.
Yeah.
And without
No,
killing
with
each other.
weapons.
I should make that clear.
With weapons.
Yeah. So there were weapons. We just didn't kill each other. But we would charge at each other. It was crazy. So I wanted to know if you what would you guys do at school? What would you guys do like back in the day? What was your like usual
We
never
snow tradition?
We never had any kind of that fun shit like during this winter time.
I got you. We built a dick every single time. I'm not even kidding. We literally built a massive fucking dick in the recess yard. Like, the teachers would be so concerned, but we would literally build it to be the size of a person. Like, we would legitimately like spend hours every recess just trying to make it as big as possible, and it was beautiful.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Man, that must be fun for the teachers every winter, because they'd just be like, the snow would start to fall, and they'd be like, fuck. We know what's coming. They just
they know what's coming, all right.
Oh. I know.
Ooh, shit.
Dear Lord.
Right.
But no, like none of my school. I feel like my school just like we weren't allowed to build fucking snowmen or anything.
What?
I don't think we were allowed to build forts.
That's
at my school.
bullshit.
So like,
Sorry.
they were. What did you do, Ryan?
I have a fucking bro.
Go for it.
Oh, tell us.
The forts at my school.
Tell
Yes.
us.
I'm so
Like-
jealous.
Bro, shit got like geopolitical.
Oh, yes.
Dare I say, everyone was playing devil's advocate. It was
bro. So every year, people would start building forts, right, and shit. And then slowly, one fort would become bigger than the rest of the forts, because that's what happens.
Yeah.
So people would abandon their lesser shitty forts, and they'd migrate to the other bigger forts. And then all of a sudden, you'd have like a fucking workforce of like these kids. So this is what happened. I was in the 5th grade, and I'm like,
When I was in the 5th grade.
Ryan alone against the
Thought that
fence
was good.
was like
Against the fence.
little 10-year-old Ryan is like, I'm gonna build a fort, and I start building my little fort, and it sucks, but I start slowly building it up, slowly and slowly, until all of a sudden, I had the biggest fort on the playground, and people were coming to Casa de Ryan.
Oh.
Ooh.
Work
Are you saying CEO
So-
Ryan? CEO Ryan.
Ryan was a fucking billionaire of the
I would-
children.
Yeah.
I would fill up water bottles and take them out. And
Innovation.
I'd pour it on the snow fort, and it would freeze.
Yo, that's a
Ryan-
big brain.
And it was fucking-
Ryan, did you let your workers unionize though?
Wait. So eventually, they wanted more pay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So I fired. No, no. So
Typical.
eventually, I appointed like second in command and third in command and shit.
he got
And
his
there was
board of
like a
directors.
hierarchy.
Yo,
Oh
he got chairman of the board.
Eventually, so my fort was people would like sometimes bad kids would come and they'd break the forts.
Yeah.
Like
That's why you poured the
break-
water on it.
Destroy. That's why I built the water on it. So my fort was fucking solid as shit.
Yeah.
So then, there was some like discontent amongst my inner circle.
Ooh.
People were giving orders that I didn't agree with, and I was like,
Oh.
"Why are we building this wall up?"
Oh.
I wanted to reinforce the other wall instead of focusing on this other section. And they were like, "Well, no, we got to do this." And I was like, "No, we don't."
Oh.
So people started to like take over my place.
Oh my god, there was
Dude,
a coup
You were the
d'etat.
king, and they took your
Caesar!
kingdom, dude.
Caesar.
This is what I did.
Oh, no.
Fucking little 10-year-old Ryan was like, "Fine, have your fucking fort." And I abandoned ship. So my second in command took this opportunity
Brutus.
to throw in himself the great one.
Brutus.
In Casa de Ryan was now Casa de fucking, I don't even remember who it was.
Damn.
So they all of a sudden my workforce of like a bunch of first graders, they're like
They took
complete-
over.
So I'm like, I need to make a new fort. And it's gonna be my fort. But like I couldn't compete.
Damn.
was like-
You
Damn.
set
I-
yourself up for failure.
I had minors, dude. I had
Oh
minors.
no.
Not minors as in children.
Okay,
I
well,
had people.
You
that I
yourself
would-
were a minor, so.
Yeah.
I would send people out to fucking sectors of the playground to dig up ice.
Oh my
Damn.
god.
for the
What
fort.
kind of corporation?
Damn.
My fort's
Leader.
indestructible. And I was like, my fucking head, I'm like, this fort has caused so much toxicity on this playground. It's up to me to stop it. So I took a running
Oh, you
Oh
destroyed
my
it.
god.
I took a running start and I fucking drop kicked the fort.
Oh my god.
Ryan
as
Tocheri.
a testament to my engineering skills, I fucking bounce off.
Oh, the water
so
worked.
riveting.
And then a bunch of first graders are like, "He's trying to break the fort," and they like grab me and shit, and I'm like,
They like restrain you.
"Yeah," and they're like, they threw a snowball at me and shit.
Oh my
I'm all
god.
fucked up. Like, yeah. So anyway, I think they unionized after and got equal pay, and then it warmed up and then
Right.
it melted.
Yeah,
That was
and then it
literally
all
so
went away.
exhilarating. That was so I was so entranced by that story. I could visualize it. It was beautiful.
What the fuck?
I feel like you could put that on a resume, man. Like you can
Yeah.
CEO of the playground,
CEO
okay?
of the-
CEO of workforce, 100 person strong.
Yeah.
When you
No, Oh man, fuck. I
When
was
you
like,
got-
literally what were you gonna say, Ethan?
No, I was just gonna say, when you got to the part of the story where you're like, people weren't taking my orders anymore, I thought you were gonna, like, instead of abandoning ship, I thought you were gonna go, like, the Darth Vader route. You were gonna, like, sit them down at a round table and be like, okay, so it seems like we have a few rebellious people in our midst. And you just, like, you put them in their place.
Bro, all of a sudden, Jim, the second grader, just isn't working there anymore.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I sent him to the mines.
Oh, yeah. So this is like Soviet Russia. Like, just sent them to the mines.
Oh my god. For being disobedient.
It was
All-
so bad, bro. So like every day they'd have to come on the PA and they'd have to be like, "Oh, it's God's snow, not yours. We have to share it." And I was like, "Fuck sharing.
I am God.
I for it. I for it."
Yeah. I'm the god of the playground.
So that was Ryan 10th grade.
Well, I
You
didn't
know-
have any interesting snow playground stories, but I mean like I still like going tobogganing now that you mentioned winter and the snow. But I
Yeah.
will like to bring the reason why I bring this up, Ethan, is because you recommended this wonderful place that you went tobogganing at, right? Me, Danielle,
Yeah.
and Ralph went there a couple months ago after per your recommendation. And let me tell you, when there were security guards saying that we could not go there, telling all the other families we weren't allowed to go there as well, I was very disappointed.
What?
I would just
Wait,
like
they
to
have
let you know
security
that.
there now?
Yeah,
That's bullshit. Are you kidding me?
they're like you can't come here.
I mean, to be
Oh,
honest though,
fuck.
they've kind of renovated, so the hill that we would always go on is kind of like gone now. So I
Okay.
doubt you'd even be able to like have fun there right now, but still, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, we went per your recommendation too. We were like, this is the place that Ethan said was great.
Well, you know what? On behalf of them, I apologize. I'll be the bigger person and
Okay.
apologize for them. They want to be stingy, then you know what? They can piss off.
Yeah,
It's my British
I-
terminology of the
I
day.
agree. Wow,
Thank you.
what an episode that was.
Yeah,
Mm.
that was wild. But it was great.
Well,
It was a
I guess
fun
you could
episode.
say it was like a
and-
roller coaster.
Oh,
Ah! Well, to
Whoa,
play devil's
dude.
advocate,
Oh.
I think it's more like Drop Tower. But anyway.
Play devil's advocate. I think it was more like the little ladybug one that goes around.
Oh yeah, fair enough. Very tame, very very calm.
I think it was more like a scary escape room
Oh, okay.
with the actors.
Wow.
This is like the end of a movie where we're all reminiscing and like having a flashback on like what happened throughout the story.
We freeze frame as we're about to high five, and then it's
Yeah.
like Kris went on to become a world famous baseball player.
Oh my
Ryan
God.
squashed a union.
Ethan became
Oh
a
my
porn
God.
star, mainly for his feet.
Mm.
Interesting you mentioned that.
Oh my
oh,
God.
hello.
Oh wow.
Did you just get a
Not
cramp
right now,
trying to show off
Ryan.
your feet?
Dude,
Later.
He said, ow, dude.
This is for free. I'm giving this out for free.
On our private
This is your
server.
Well, anyway, my name was Ethan. What was your names?
I was Marina. I was here for half the episode.
I
I saw that.
was Kristoffer Bradley.
I was Feats McGee.
Amen, Beats McGee.
Yes.
Thank you for watching.
Thank,
you.
Yes. And
thank
if
you all
want
for
more,
coming.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe, yes.
And like
And make sure you hit that notification bell
Yo,
so
Kris,
that you're
thank-
updated.
thank the people again, so that way the we'll get
Oh yeah,
hooked up.
so yeah, thank you again. Thank you so much for 1,700 views on the last podcast. Let's get 1,800 this one.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but
Let's try and hit.
Let's
even
try
if
and
you
hit
don't,
200, 2,000.
2,000. I don't know. We hit 300 subscribers. Thanks.
Oh yeah,
Thanks,
thank you
y'all.
so much. Yay.
We gotta
Wow.
do the wolf.
celebratory video coming out tomorrow about that actually.
Hey.
Oh, really?
I don't even know.
Really? Who's making it? Because I wasn't aware of this.
Me neither.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Coming
it's
out.
just
It's
Ryan.
good.
It's just
It's just
Yes.
Ryan.
It's really important. It's really important. 18 up.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
He's showing his feet on cam. for
Okay.
tonight.
Oh,
Pete
shit.
McGee.
We gotta do the Wolfie Raps technique where we're just like, everybody, if this video doesn't get 50,000 likes, I'll fucking delete my YouTube channel.
You remember?
I'm gonna
we have-
fucking delete my channel if you don't get this video to 3,000 views. Double it from last episode. Let's fucking go.
God.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that'll get us views for sure.
Yeah.
What was that pause?
That
I
pause
don't
was so like.
But yeah, no. Honestly, like subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Yeah, thank you so
Amen.
much. We really appreciate it.
And
Thank you guys.
Follow our
Bye.
Twitch because we're almost at affiliate. Thanks.
Yes, thank you so much.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.